Oh my god. We're almost late for school because of a Pokemon card. Fighting over a Pokemon card. Pokemon card, a piece of cardboard. Now I get when you're a kid, different things are more valuable to you. I understand that Pokemon cards are quite the thing. But I still see it as absolute bullshit. And now I have a Pokemon card sitting on the kitchen table. And they can fight about it when they get home. And even that made me the worst person in the world. I'm like... going on a tangent. You're fighting over a piece of paper with a picture on it. It only has value because you put value on it. Do you know how many people didn't make it yesterday? It's just so far removed from the world that I'm looking at, and I wouldn't even, I don't think I'd even be okay with it if they were fighting over food. They were starving and they were fighting over a carrot or something. I admire, these things that you hear, you don't know how true they are, but there's this Ubuntu kind of way of life in Africa, and if there is one prize, they all share, because they cannot enjoy the prize. They can't sit there and eat an apple in front of somebody that does not have an apple. And when I see them fight over petty things, who gets to sit in the front seat or a Pokemon card, I'm just like, it just puts me straight into that African thing of, don't you want the best for each other? I mean, what are we teaching them? This is mine and you can't have it. This is mine, and if you want to look at it, you have to give me something. This is mine, and if you want it, you better give me something better. I don't want that for them. I don't want that for anyone, but I don't want that for them. They're living in a household where that isn't the norm. But the ideas aren't being, I look at it and go, where am I going wrong? Where are we going wrong? Or is it because everything they watch on TV and YouTube and their school? It's quite upsetting. And it's not like they grow up out of it. You know, when I go to work, people are like, this is my job. I don't do that section. No, I don't do this. No, call someone else because my role is this. And, you know, if we're given permission to work as a team, which they actually, they send down, but it doesn't get taken on because the leaders have to do it as well. The leaders have to take on and embody what they're being told. But yes, as a team, you can make it work. So I look at this petty little Pokemon card problem, and I understand why some of the other parents have thrown all the Pokemon cards either in the bin or burnt them, probably from similar situations, banned their kids from having Pokemon cards. But it is a learning tool of society, so we just don't buy them anymore. They have to work with what they've got. They've already given away hundreds, and they've only got little handful left. And they think that, oh, we'll just go and buy some more. No one wants to buy them anymore when they just give them away. They even trade their toys for Pokemon cards. But if you keep buying them more, they don't learn. They don't learn how to best use the resources they have. For kids, okay, it's Pokemon cards. All you can really do is just watch, observe, correct anything that you think is going to make a difference. I lost it this morning, so that's obviously not going to, that's not a solution. It's definitely something I don't want to do it again. I basically just held up the card in my hand at the front of the house and said, "We're late for school over a Pokemon card. Everybody, do you hear that? Neighbours, people walking past, kids, you know, going to school, because we live right next door to a different school. We are late because we can't decide who owns this Pokemon card." Like, to me, it was just like the insanity of it all. Even me doing that was insane. But I was like, oh my God, perspective, people. And I went on my little tangent. I just know, I don't know, I feel like if we did have that help each other perspective, want the best for each other perspective, we wouldn't have these kind of petty little problems. Communities and workplaces and schools and trips in the car, life would be a little bit friendlier, kinder, and easier for everybody. I think I need a coffee. I'm still a little bummed out about the Pokemon card. While I was drinking my coffee, I Googled and I found many schools that had banned it, that the disruption was just too much of a distraction. Teachers having to try and play judge when there's an unfair trade, or when an older student takes advantage of a younger student, when people steal the cards. And thinking you don't really need to ban it if you can, you know, teach the kids how to have fun with it instead of take it so life and death. Use it as a tool to teach kids economy and trade and the value of giving and sharing, and using it as a game rather than also like, or, you know, just playing it as a game instead of trying to rip each other off. Some of the things that I read, though, way worse than what this school is. This school's pretty bad as far as the Pokemon craze is going. But the ones I read about this morning, they were somewhere in the US, but they were all money based. So people were paying, you know, $40 for a card. Currently, Jay is begging every single day for a $38 card. And I'm like, what is he going to do with this card? All he's going to do is show it off for 5 minutes. He's going to be like, everyone's going to be like, wow, you've got that card. And then after that, the spotlight is over. And you want to trade it for something else. You don't even play the game. You don't even play the game. So it's just because you're paying $38 for 5 minutes of popularity, what the external world values for 5 minutes, then they don't care. Like, if a kid at school had that $38 card, these Pokemon crazy kids would be like, wow, Joe has blah blah card. And then they'd go on with their life. Just like money, it's only, well, not even just like money, because at least money is a sort of a shared value system where you can actually trade the money for something that you want or need. These Pokemon cards are really only valuable to other Pokemon crazy people. The value of it is only as valuable as somebody who wants it more than you do. It's a pretty piece of cardboard. They're not even collecting them. I don't get it. Clearly I don't get it. Too old. The amount of distress, these cards, bullying and theft, unfair trades, crying. They're like 5, 6 and 8 years old. They're not even so, you know, to watch the show, even as I was a kid, you know, like me and my sister used to fight over toys. When I was playing with something, she wanted it. When she was playing with something, I wanted it. It had more value when somebody else wants it. And that's when you saw the value in it. But once that person is no longer interested in it, you're no longer interested in it. The value has gone down. And we're learning like that value system. The car that I'm driving right now is like $3,000. It's extremely valuable to me now because my van's off the road. And then my mum's partner has a brand new Fundangle car, really swift, nice. But he can't even drive it to work because he's afraid that someone will run into it or ruin it or whatever. So it's a weekend car. When if he got a $3,000 car, he could use it. It's this value system. I'm starting to wonder whether the only important job is food growth. I don't know. I'm probably wrong about that, but I was walking past a garden today, a veggie garden, and I was like, that garden is gold. That garden is valuable. That garden can feed hundreds of kids. It was at the school garden. And it was so valuable, but everyone's just walking past it, not even taking notice of it at all. Whereas you got this little pretty cardboard piece of paper, and it's World War III. Wow. Alright. I'm going to stop talking about Pokemon cards. Bye.